Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. So what we have did in our previous class, as we are discussing about the real numbers chapter 1. So what we did in our previous class, we have solved the problems based upon LCM and HCF, and also we have known the difference between LCM, least common multiple, and highest common factors, isn't it? So we have discussed the difference between multiple and factor, isn't it? Now we have solved by using prime factorization method. I have told you about the method through which we are finding the LCM and HCF. Such method is called as prime factorization method. Before this prime factorization method, we have discussed about Euclid's division algorithm, that is division algorithm method. It means that we can find the LCM and HCF by using algorithm method, and similarly by using prime factorization method also we can find LCM and HCF of two numbers, isn't it? And we have also discussed about the critical problems. Same problem can be converted into jumbled way, okay, puzzled way. If I how that problems are based upon the formula which we have discussed in that class, isn't it? That is A into B is equals to LCM into HCF, isn't it? So we have also solved two questions based upon this formula, isn't it? Formula. Okay, he will be giving three questions, that is he will be giving two numbers and one LCM, he will be asking HCF. Either he will be giving LCM and HCF and one number, we have to find third number. So we have also did an example based upon that. Okay. So before that, in the same class, we have also discussed about the problems, the numbers which are ending with the digit 0, isn't it? In try this, we will be having same type of problem. Let me discuss you once so that you can be recapturing it in this class. Okay, you are having try this in your textbook. In that we have question as show that okay, 3 power n into 4 power m cannot end with the digit 0 with digit 0 or 5 for any natural numbers n and m, for any natural number n and m. So same topic which we have discussed at the time of 4 power n, 3 power n, 6 power n, 7 power n, okay, 8 power n, what we have discussed. Okay, that same topic we have to remember here and we have to do this in the same way. So what is the solution? Can anyone tell me the solution? How we have solved that? So given form of number is 3 power n into 4 power m. 3 power n into 4 power m. So what do we know? Whether when the number is ending with the digit 0 and 5, what do we know? We know that the prime factor, in the prime factorization of such number, we will be getting 2 and as well as 5. In what? 2 and 5 in the prime as a prime factors of that number, isn't it? Prime factors of that number. So they will be ending with the digit 0. If the number is ending with the digit 0, then we will be getting, okay, then we will be getting any 5 in that sequence, isn't it? So that we have to write here. We know when number ends with digit 0 and 5, okay, 0 and 5, then it should be divisible by both 5 and 2 for 0 and
Hi students, in the last class we seen what is magnification, how magnification, the varying concave and convex mirrors here, and let's see in the last class we seen what is the value of magnifications here, like m is equals to 1, m is equals to 2, m is equals to 3, m is equal to 4, like and so on, like different types of, that is very important. So why I'm mentioning that, if you know that magnification clearly and about that values are clearly, that understanding problem and values and applying application, everything is very easy to us. See, if magnification m is equals to 1 plus 1 or m is equals to minus 1, m is equals to plus 1 and minus 1. So two aspects are given to us. So per suppose the question is the magnification produced by a mirror is +1. What is our question? The magnification produced by a mirror is +1. What does it mean? Explain. What does it mean? Explain and write which type of mirror it is. What type of mirror it is. It's important in 2 marks type of questions. Very important. So we'll expect in that aspect also questions. Why? Because whenever we are learn any kind of topic, so while you are learning that, what are the additional things are, what are the expected things are, and what are the continuation things are, these are very important. So if you are concentrating on that also, we'll never give up. I mean, we'll never lose the marks from. So what is my question is, if magnification produced by an object, magnification produced by a mirror, magnification produced by a mirror is +1, what does it mean? Write which type of mirror it is, and maybe -1, which type of mirror it is, or maybe m is equals to +7, or m is equals to -7, if m is equals to 0.6, like. So these values are, which type of mirrors can shows that type of magnification to us. Let's see. I'm going to explain what m is equals to +1. So +1, height of image and height of object both are equal. Already in the last class I showed you that. I showed what is 1 means. So height of image, height of object same. Okay, we got one idea. Height of image, height of objects are same. Does it possible on 2 mirrors only? One is plane mirror, another one is concave mirror. One is plane mirror, other one is concave mirror. So remember one thing here minus plus, signs are different. So what these signs are indicating here, that was very important. Minus means it's a real image. Minus means real image. Plus means virtual image. Minus means real image, minus. Magnification negative. Magnification negative, that is real image. So you just please note this. Why? Because after completion of this topic and after completion of explanation, we will feel like okay, we will remember definitely that. So but when the situation comes, not possible. So magnification is negative, real image. Magnification positive, virtual image. Magnification is positive, that is virtual image. Got it? Now see, only based on that signs we are just characterized that is a real or a virtual image. That just we characterize virtual or real image. Okay, m is equals to +1, m is equals to -1 are given there. +1, okay, it's a virtual image. First thing we confirmed, it's a virtual image. We confirmed that virtual image. What is m is equals to -1? It's a real image. So virtual image possible on 3 mirrors: plane, concave, convex. Plane, concave, convex. Plane mirror always shows virtual image. Convex mirror also always shows virtual image. But what about concave? Shows virtual image, but it's enlarged image. Enlarged. But +1 means height of image, height of object both are equal, no? Concave mirror also possible virtual image, but enlarged image, it's a bigger. But what is one indicating equal size? So concave mirror is not concave mirror. Go to plane mirror and convex mirror. So let's convex mirror. Take convex mirror. Convex mirror shows always diminished virtual images. Shows small images. But what one is indicating here? Equal height of image. Just keep in your brain that one is height of image, height of object equal. If magnification 1 means height of image, height of object are equal. That's it. So convex, height of image, height of object are possible, equal. Height of image, height of object are equal. Possible on convex? No. So only we have one choice, that is plane mirror. Plane mirror, height of image, height of object equal, and plane mirror forms virtual image. Sure, it is satisfied here. So m is equals to +1 produced by a mirror. What does it mean? So that means +1 is indicating, or 1 is indicating here, height of image and height of object both are equal. And next, which type of mirror it is? It's a plane mirror. Our answer was completed. Just summarize yourself what you learned. So place plane mirror, that is clear. Our answer completed. Go to -1. So what m is equals to -1 is? So again, plane, concave, convex. So easily, very easily, we know the answer from this. Why? Because it's a real image. Plane mirror cannot form real image. Convex mirror also cannot form real image. Only concave can forms. So the mirror is concave mirror. And what position the concave mirror will get magnification -1? Okay, different positions are there. For example, for plane mirror, for convex mirror, what is the position of object? No one can ask that. But concave mirror, definitely. So m is equals to -1 of magnification produced by a concave mirror. Now tell me, what is the position of object? What is the position of image? In these aspects also we will think. Maybe question. So what is -1? Height of image, height of object same. Height of image, height of object same. That was clear. -1. It's a real image. On concave mirror, in what position? In what position? Height of image, height of object same, and that to real image. We know that if you are placing object on center of curvature, image also forms at center of curvature. Image size is equals to object size. For confirmation, check your previous notes which are completed in previous class, that is positions. I clearly written on the board. Okay, object size, image size both are same. When we are placing object at center of curvature, image point also center of curvature, that is a real image, and magnification is -1. Like that you can get the information. So okay, if magnification is +2, what does it mean? So see guys, 1 is same size, maybe it's a minus or plus or whatever it, 1 is same size. More than 1, so more than 1, so greater than 1, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like these are all are enlarged images. So less than 1, like 0.6, 0.7, less than 1, less than 1, these are diminished images. Got it? 1 is same, more than 1 enlarged, less than 1 diminished. You just keep this information in your brain. 1 is okay, same size, more than 1, okay, 3. +2 is question, magnification, m is equals to +2. So 2 is greater than 1, so it is enlarged image. So plus means virtual image. Virtual enlarged image, possible on which mirror? Convex mirror is not possible. Why? Because always shows diminished images to us. Plane mirror shows always same size images. Concave, already told you, when you are placing object between P and F, image forms behind the mirror, it's enlarged image, it's a virtual image. So +2 is image size is bigger than object size here. Image size is bigger than object size. Or else we will give a simply answer. It's a enlarged virtual image, that's it. Enlarged virtual. Plus is virtual. Greater than 1 is enlarged virtual image. On what mirror it is possible? On concave mirror it is possible. Got it? So m is equals to -2 maybe. M is equals to -2. It's a enlarged real image. Forms on concave mirror. Forms on concave mirror. So what about m is equals to 0.6 plus 0.6? It's a diminished image. Diminished virtual image. Possible on convex. Possible on convex. Okay, m is equals to maybe -0.6. Minus is real, no doubt in that. Minus is real. 0.6 is diminished image. That's it. So this is about magnification values. How magnification values we will consider. So 1 is same size, more than 1 is enlarged, less than 1 is diminished, plus is virtual, minus is real. Got it? Now let's see one sum related to magnification and mirror formula. Magnification and mirror formula. See here, so example is an object 4 centimeters in size. An object 4 centimeter in size placed at 25 centimeters, placed at 25 centimeters in front of concave mirror, in front of concave mirror, in front of concave mirror of focal length how much? 15 centimeters. A focal length is 15 centimeters. Now he was asking at what distance from the mirror, would a screen be placed in order to obtain a sharp image? Find the nature and size of the image. Find the nature and the size of the image. That is our question. So let's see here, an object 4 centimeter height is nothing but height, placed at 25 centimeter in front of a concave mirror, a focal length is 15 centimeters. Now he is asking what is, if you are placing screen in front of concave mirror at the what distance, that is nothing but V, it's image distance. So let's filtrate first, definitely we'll get what we want to do. So 4 centimeters in size, object height, that is nothing but HO equals to 4 centimeters, placed at, the object placed at in 25 centimeters front of concave mirror, nothing but object distance, he was talking about object distance, that is U equals to 25 centimeters. And whose focal length is 15 centimeters. F equals to what? 15 centimeters. F equals to 15 centimeters. Now, what is image distance? In what distance would be screen a place to get a sharp image? That is what is V. And also find what is the size of image. Size of object is given, but size of image you want to go and find the what? Height of image. These are the values we filtrated from given problem. So for that we are going to use directly what is mirror formula, 1 by F equals to 1 by V plus 1 by U. This is a formula it's going to use. But thing is, I have told you already, while doing problems, sign convention rules are very important. Why? Because which mirror they were asking and which sign convention rules are we are going to operate. Without sign convention rules, whatever you do, that is nothing to us. That is nothing we get. The total answer going to wrong. So your version is wrong, nothing. So that's what apply sign convention rule is very important. Which mirror? Okay, concave mirror. Read question properly first. Understand question. So or else if you are not getting such good information from and such understandable information from that time filtrate values like this. Okay, height of 4 centimeter size, let's take 4 centimeter size. Place it object in front of 25 centimeters along from concave mirror. Okay, was placing object distance and concave mirror, concave mirror, object distance 25 centimeters, focal length F equals 15 centimeters. So next remaining are easy to understand. So if 3 are there, 1, 2, F is given, U is given. What about third factor? That is V definitely. V is not given. Let's go find V like. So understanding is very important. Next, which mirror is given there? Concave mirror is given there. So apply sign convention rules also very important. So let's apply sign convention rules. Okay, height of object placed on the principal axis. One object placed on the principal axis, that 4 centimeter in size. So on the principal axis means third rule. So plus, we are not going to change anything over there. So nothing but he was talking about concave mirror, and concave mirror all distances are negative. Minus 25, minus 15. Remaining, what answer we are going to get? That answer also in minus. Why? Because all distances are negative on concave. Okay, let's apply that values into the equation. 1 by f equals to 1 by v plus 1 by u. And small note here, whenever doing problems, sign conventions are very important to apply. But the sign convention rules are I applied for given values, but not formula. Formula is constant. It's a fundamental. You don't want to change. Don't change that formula. Apply sign convention rules like that. Clear? So now apply that sign convention rules. 1 by what is f? Minus 15. But you don't take 1 by, okay, concave mirror sign convention rule, f is minus 1 by minus a by 1 by minus v plus 1 by minus u. That is totally going to wrong. Don't apply for formula, apply for values. So 1 by minus 15 equals to 1 by v, don't know, plus 1 by what is u? Minus 25. Minus 25. Now continue that. 1 by minus 15 equals to 1 by v plus into minus 1 by 25. 1 by 25. Now send this minus 1 by 25 to this side. So it becomes 1 by v, I send this to here. So 1 by minus 15 minus 1 by 25 will comes to here, becomes plus 1 by 25. So plus 1 by 25. So now take the LCM between minus 15, 25. So take minus 15, 25. Minus 75 actual LCM is, let's see how it is come. 15 minus 15, 25. LCM, take out LCM. So 5 minus 3 ja, 5 5 ja, 5 minus 3 ja, 5 5 ja. So 5 5 ja 25. 25 into minus 3, 5 3 ja 15, 1 3 ja 6 7, minus 75. Got it? So what is LCM? One by v equals to, LCM is minus 75. LCM is minus 75. Now 1 by v equals to 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 by minus 75. So 2 1 ja, 2 3 ja, 1. 2 7 ja 14, again 1, so 37.5 nothing but. So 1 by v equals to 1 by minus 37.5. So therefore v equals to minus 37.5 centimeters is our answer. So I told you already, v also comes in minus, definitely minus. So if maybe question related to concave mirror, I'll give you a small tip to what is exact expected answer. While looking that problem, we'll get the answer, not without doing. So I'll give you the tip. So v is equals to minus 37.5 centimeters. So v is completed. And how much? Minus 37.5 centimeters I got. Now find out what is HI. HI is related to magnification. So what is magnification formula? M is equals to HI by HO minus V by U. This is a formula for magnification. Now what we are having values. Now apply the values into the water formula. So let's see HI by HO. What is HI? I don't HI is, what is HO? 4 centimeters. Apply sign convention. HO is always positive. So 4 equals to minus what is V? What is V equals to? Minus 37.5. Minus of minus 37.5 by minus of minus 37.5 by what is U? U is minus 25 centimeters. Minus 25 centimeters. So that equals to HI by 4 minus into minus plus 37.5 by minus 25. Now do the cross multiplication. Minus 25 HI, 25 into HI equals to 37.5 into 4. 37.5 into 4. So then becomes HI equals to 37.5 into 4 by minus 25. So 37.5 into 4 equals to how much? 37.5 into 4. 37.5 into 4. 4 5 is 20. 7 4 is 28. 30. 4 3 is 12. 13 14 15. So 150. That is equals to 150 by minus 25. Minus 25 1 ja 6 ja. So HI becomes minus 6 centimeters. HI becomes minus 6 centimeters. Got it? This is about problems here. I hope you understand this. If maybe magnification, how to find the magnification? Height of image by height of object, or image distance by object distance. Let's see that too. See here, m is equals to, I am just taking minus v by u. So what is m? What is minus u? Minus of minus 37.5. No need to do this. Just size of image, size of object. No. So HI by HO. HI by HO. So what is HI here? Minus 6. What is HO? 4. 2 2 ja 4, 2 3 ja. Minus 3 by 2. Nothing but 3 by 2 is 0.1. 0.15 centimeters. Minus 0.15 centimeters. That is real image or virtual image? Real image. Diminished or enlarged? It's a diminished image. Like that. Got it? So this is about problems. You solve problems like this, apply sign convention rules and so on. So the next topic is making a solar cooker. Important in 2 marks type of questions. How to make a solar cooker. Making a solar cooker. So for making solar cooker, actually the principle in making of solar cooker is, we just took that principle from Archimedes. You know Archimedes, in 9th class we studied about buoyancy principle given by Archimedes. He was calculated the what is the originality of a crown, which is pure, which is not pure. He was a Greek philosopher and mathematician, physician, and so many designations he was having. But here the Archimedes used a these principle to burning of ships. So he burned some ships, enemy ships by using this principle. From that principle, we just used to construct a solar cooker here. For constructing solar cooker, we need one concave surface. Nothing but take one dish antenna. Take one dish antenna. Acrylic papers. Acrylic papers. You know acrylic papers, sir? So take that acrylic papers, shining papers, nothing but. So cut down that acrylic papers into isolated triangles, into even number like 6 or 8 isolated triangles, and paste over the surface of concave surface, over the dish surface. Now it is concave, the dish surface becomes reflecting surface. So when we are placing in that in presence of sunlight, all the rays are comes parallel to each other, no? So in this sense, all the rays are passes from particular point at focus point. Here all those are intersected. Where these all points are intersected, if you are placing vessel over there, we will cook the water food. So this principle is involved into the solar cooker. It's very simple. You just read from your textbook, you will get information regarding this. So just take one concave surface, paste isolated triangle shaped acrylic papers over that, place that thing in presence of sunlight, and observe the where that all rays are going to intersect. Place the vessel over there. We will boil the water and cook the food also by using that. So your first chapter is completed. And next we are going to start our new chapter in next class. Thank you.